Hi, hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm using my favorite mug. You could tell I have a favorite, but I just have espresso and milk in this. It's so delicious. But I thought today we would start our monthly reset and do it a little bit differently. So it's currently November 19th, so very early for a monthly reset, but since it's the last month of the year, I wanted to walk into December feeling super fresh and relaxed, and that means deep cleaning. So there are so many places in my house I've been wanting to deep clean, and I thought, you know what? Let's tackle a small portion every single day so that we just feel less overwhelmed. You know, when you deep clean and then you start, honestly, one task can take multiple hours and then you just feel exhausted. So I just want to do like smaller things throughout the next 2 weeks to feel refreshed and ready for January, because I want to soak in all of the Christmassy spirit for December because I really need it. So today we are starting with my pantry, and then I also want to do the fridge one day, the fridge and freezer one day. I want to do the cabinet. I want to get the baseboard and run a wet rag through it. I want to wipe the windows down. I want to make sure the closet is refreshed. I want to do the bathrooms. So what I'm thinking, so it's not super long and chatty, I would start off the monthly reset today, and then every single day I'm just going to be filming myself doing a clean, and it's just going to be like a sped through with music so that this video is not too long. And then we'll get through the chatty portion of the video. I am nervous about the budget. I still have 10 days and I'm pretty sure I've gone way over my grocery budget. However, I stocked up for December yesterday. I spent like $600 on groceries, but I have a lot of meat and I'm gonna be vacuum sealing a little bit later and stuff. So we'll talk about the budget more later. But anyways, I will catch you guys, I guess like maybe in like a week and a half or so, but enjoy the montage of cleaning videos throughout the next 2 weeks. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do release videos every single week, and they're a mixture of lifestyle vlogs, personal, finance, development, DIY projects, etc. I love sharing my interests with little corner of the internet, and I love building the community we have here. Thank you so much for being here. Leave me a comment below and tell me how you're prepping for the new year and if you've cleaned and organized your stuff. But yeah, enjoy the cleaning. I will catch you guys in, I guess, the chatty portion of the video.
Dear Santa, tell him I'm still holding on. No need for diamonds or trips somewhere in the warm. I know that mistakes don't melt like the snow. But if there's magic, let the north winds tell him so. 'Cause I can only wait and pray that hope will call me. Realize he's awful lonely. The only gift that means something to me. Santa, bring a baby back. I don't wanna lose him yet. I wanna love the mistletoe, and I hope his heart will know. Santa, bring a baby back. I don't wanna lose him yet. And I know if it all, it'll be Christmas after all. No holly, no silver gold, and the stockings, but it's time for the show. Hear the laughing, but my heart just looks, 'cause he will fit in a wrap-up box. So calmly, I wait and I pray that he call me. Realize he's awful lonely. Only gift that means anything to me. Santa, bring a baby back. I don't wanna lose him yet. I will hang up the mistletoe, and I hope his heart will know. Santa, bring a baby back. I don't wanna lose him yet. And I know if it call, it'll be Christmas after all. I lay awake till I see his shadows in the snow. Won't take a break, not until you bring my baby.
Hello friends, coming to you 2 weeks later. I have done pretty much all my cleaning. I think there's still a couple things I need to do, like the fridge and freezer, but it was so nice to get the house kind of reset. There are some things I want to do within the next 2 weeks of December to prepare for the new year, but I feel great. I feel like I got a bunch of tasks that I've been wanting to do for the last couple of months, and I cleaned like little things that I don't think to clean or that I just neglect. So it's been so nice. My house feels very refreshed. One thing I also didn't do was the closet fully. I definitely want to do a big clean out and like sort out some clothes, so that's something I'm going to do within the next 2 weeks. But other than that, I think I got a lot of things done. I'm so happy that the pantry for the most part is organized, because that was a huge mess, and now it's very spacious and it gives me room to think. So, oh, and also my coffee station, it was getting very dusty, so I'm so happy that those two things at least got done, and then I did all the regular cleaning things. But yeah, let's get to the last chatty portion of the year, because this is the last monthly reset of 2025. I don't know if I should keep doing these videos, but I really do like them. I look forward to doing them. So let me know if there's anything you'd like me to change in the future, but I think I might keep the layout the same, or maybe like switch things out, but we shall see. Anyways, I feel like November was honestly a mixture of happy and sad. If you guys watch my previous videos, I have chatted about being kind of down this month. I feel like, and like to be so real with you guys, I have a lot of repressed feelings coming out. I feel like I've always been a people pleaser my whole life, and I've basically tried to repress my emotions to fit whoever I'm with or to please whoever I'm with. And I think now that I'm growing older and that I'm alone in my house, I just have like a lot of time to think, and a lot of those feelings are coming out. I don't have a lot of distractions anymore. I'm not with people a lot anymore, especially like my friends and family who I grew up with. So things are starting to come out a little. I do want to unpack it, and I am very proud of myself for accepting this, but I will be trying to find a therapist. I feel like it's very, very healthy to be able to talk it through, and to talk it through with someone that's not a loved one, because like I said, I always felt like my emotions and my feelings would burden other people. So I've always kept it to myself for the most part, and I've always been a mode of support for other people. So it'll be nice to talk to somebody who is not a loved one, so I could really let everything out and dissect the way I'm feeling and feel a lot better in the future moving forward. So yeah, it's something that I feel is very important, but I'm also very nervous. I've always been pro therapy, like no question about that. I always recommend therapy, but I think the fact of me going is very nerve-wracking to me. But I know that once I do go, I will feel so much more relief, and I'll be able to move forward and understand why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, and process it and move on from it. But anyways, aside from that, I have been really loving my Christmas decor. I feel like I get really happy, and I feel really comfy and cozy, and I feel safe whenever I'm looking at my living room, and I feel very, very relaxed this month, and I am just so obsessed. I feel like I usually get sick of it near Christmas, but since it's not near Christmas yet, I completely love it. So I keep the lights on all day long, they're never off. My Christmas lights, my Christmas tree is never off, because I just feel like even though it uses electricity, it's something I'm willing to splurge on, and it's like such a little cost. But I love that the house is lit. Even when I'm like working in my office at night, I can see the living room lights glowing from the downstairs. I don't know, it makes me happy. So that's something I will splurge on. I've really embraced being at home and trying to save money where I can, but ironically, I spent a lot this month, which we will chat more about. But everything I've spent is pretty much good and long-lasting things. So for my well-being and my future, I have no regrets. This month also, I've been really trying to focus on my hobbies and creating and making, and just like spending a lot of energy on them. And I find that it's brought me a sense of peace, and I'm really starting to love hobbies without the guilt. I feel like growing up, I have always been a productive person, and my brain and my body has never fully rested. And I know that sounds really crazy, but I was raised in a household where you basically always have to be doing something to better yourself, I guess. And like, it's a good and bad thing. I am so proud of where I am today. I'm so proud of my work ethic, and I'm proud of who I am, but it's definitely led me to a lot of burnout where I feel guilty for doing hobbies that don't expand my business, that don't make me better, that don't make me physically active. So I think, like, for the first time in a long time, just having hobbies where it's not business related, it's not fitness related, it's not like putting any pressure on myself is really, really healthy for me at this time. I know it might be different for other people who are very goal oriented, which I am, but I just like really needed to take a step back. So I've been trying to find hobbies that I have been loving, and it's been nice. My full-time job has settled a little bit as well, and I'm in projects where I'm learning new things, which always motivates me. I feel like I love working on projects, so I'm happy to have the opportunities to work and have more advancements in my role. So that's really nice. I was really, really struggling the last couple of weeks from October to November. So things are finally settling down and I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you guys for caring so much. But yeah, let's move on to the budget tracker. So I am happy, surprised, not surprised, and sad at the budget, and I will explain why. But I'm happy that I bought a few purchases that I've been wanting to buy, and happy that I didn't spend a lot on eating out. I'm surprised that I spent a lot on groceries, but I'm also not surprised because Canada is extremely expensive. The groceries here are extremely expensive, which also makes me sad. So happy, surprised, not surprised, and sad. We went out for sushi once and had McDonald's as an errands tree. I'm happy to, again, not spend that much on eating out, which is a huge goal of mine. And I'm really trying to find passion for cooking at home again. I feel like sometimes I just put out recipes that are easy for everybody for my blog, but I really do love the process of cooking. I love the payout of cooking and spending longer time on making meals. So I'm really trying to find that again. And of course, as expected, my groceries are over budget. I have been buying more ingredients to cook at home, so it's understandable that my grocery costs are more. And I also did a huge Costco haul twice this month. My goal is not to buy meat unless it's truly on sale until the new year, and I think I've succeeded. My freezer can barely close, which I am super, super thankful for. I bought a bunch of meat and I vacuum sealed it, so it should last a long, long time. I also bought cuts that are a little bit more expensive and luxurious to me, like brisket. I think the brisket alone was $140, and some pork belly. I never buy pork belly, but I want to try to use it in some recipes. And then I also bought a lot of holiday themed snacks and goodies. So those are splurges, but honestly, I'm home all the time. It's getting darker, it's getting colder. So I am enjoying all of my snacks and treats at home, and it just makes being at home so much more comfy and cozy and safe. So aside from that, no regrets on groceries. My belly is full and I am so grateful. For miscellaneous, a lot of one-off purchases. My husband and I got married 6 years ago, and before our health journey, we had chubbier fingers. So when we got on our health journey, we both lost weight. Our rings did not fit anymore. They were slipping off of our fingers, and my husband has not been wearing his wedding ring for a while because it just slips off his finger. So he's been asking me to buy him one, and I keep forgetting, and I finally bought him a new one, and I got it engraved, which is really sweet. So I bought that off Etsy. I bought snow gloves because I don't own any, and I want to build a snowman this year in my backyard. I bought some blog stuff, a vacuum seal bags. My husband buys Lotto every time he gasses up. He got a haircut. I bought him a new game. And the way my husband and I work on finances is that he basically takes care of all the big things. So he'll take care of the mortgage, cars, insurances, gas, all of that. And then I take care of the miscellaneous. So basically our groceries, if we want to go on vacation, any experiences we make, any times we eat out. And the thing about my husband is that he wants nothing all the time. He is such a simple man. I have to buy things for him because he will not ask for anything. So when he has a hobby or he has a new game he wants, I buy it immediately because all of the expenses are pretty much mine for the most part, and I want to treat him and I want him to enjoy his hobbies. So whenever he has a game or anything he wants. It's in the cart. It's in the cart. It's in the checkout. He has it. I purchased a dog dex card for my brother-in-law's dog. My friend owns this business, so I'm completely obsessed. I bought 2 so far. I don't have a dog myself, but any family member with a dog, I buy it for them. And I'll link the shop below, but it is so cute. It's called dogdexcards.shop. So cute. Last but not least, and I'm so happy for this purchase, but I finally bought a sewing machine. So 4 years ago, my mother-in-law came to live with my husband and I when we were back in BC, and she had a sewing machine and I was able to use it, and I learned how to sew on it myself, and I never bought one for myself. So once she moved, she took her sewing machine with her, of course, and I never bought one for myself. I never had the time, and I kept pushing it aside. But now that I have fully embraced being a homebody and doing all my projects, I want to take on this hobby. So I finally purchased a sewing machine and I'm so excited. It was on sale for Black Friday, so I had to jump on it, but I'm so excited to show you guys some of the projects I'm working on. The first thing is I have like 3 bags of clothes in the basement that I want to upcycle, so I will be using fabric from those clothes to either make new pieces for myself or gift some. So I'm very excited to show you guys. Okay, so the new budget, I'm gonna put 600 for eating out. We did not use the full 500 obviously from last month, but since it's just my husband and I for the holidays together, we will probably go on a few date nights, and I don't want to be stingy for that. I want to fully enjoy and spend time with him, so I will do 600. I have some days off too, so I'm pretty sure we'll be going out a lot more. So I'm very excited. For groceries, I will keep it at 800 just in case. It's the holidays and I might splurge for something for Christmas or New Year's dinner. I'm thinking of doing steak, but honestly, I'm not sure. My husband said he's happy with anything, so we shall see. I will probably think of a menu closer to, but I do have that time off, so I do have time to make food. For miscellaneous, I know this is gonna be so absurd, but I'm gonna put $2,000. I think I'd rather be over budget than under, and this will be a month where I might not be able to put anything for savings, but that's okay. But I didn't end up doing any of the certifications, which I wanted to do, so I'll try to get to do it this month. I sadly have to buy a new vacuum because mine is done. I have tried to fix it so many times. I've cleaned it thoroughly, but the battery pack is just down, and to buy a new battery pack, it's basically the same thing as the vacuum. Our vacuum's not that strong anyways, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out for Black Friday sales and we'll be buying a new vacuum. So a part of this miscellaneous budget is pretty much for a vacuum. But guys, I did very much try to fix my vacuum. I do not want to buy a new vacuum, but I will buy a quartered one so it lasts forever. But yeah, batteries are so expensive. Oh my goodness. I'm also keeping it high because I might be traveling in January. I don't know yet, but my husband has a business trip possibly in mid-January, and if he's going, I'm going, because I usually like to go with him to wherever he's going because I get to solo travel and eat new foods and walk around, and I get a free hotel stay, and all I pay for is my food and my plane ticket. So I always take that opportunity, but honestly, we shall see. I have no idea. I'm just waiting for his go ahead, and then I'll probably be traveling. If not, then that's okay too. I'm also going to be buying gifts for my nieces and nephews. I aim on spending maybe 30 bucks on each of them. We shall see. My nephew has Christmas and his birthday together, so I'll probably spend a little bit more on him, but yeah, I think $30 for gifts is okay. Or maybe I'll skip gifts and just give them money the next time I see them, or take them shopping the next time I see them. I don't know, we'll see, but I put 2,000 just in case. I hope to not use it all because that is a lot of money, but again, I want to over budget than under budget. Okay, so let's move on to monthly things slash faves I'm into. I have been obsessed with making bread. I've been baking my own bread and I haven't bought any bread in a long time. I love it. I have a go-to white bread recipe, which I do want to make a video of sometime because it's like a recipe I keep going back to and I don't think I'll stop. And then I've also been wanting to test out new breads. I want to try making buns. I want to try making the Subway Italian herbs and cheese bun. So I love baking bread. And honestly, it's like watching a baby grow. Like you start off with like nothing, and then you have like a little ball that you have rise, and then it doubles in size, and you're like, yay, it's growing. And then your end product is like a delicious bread. I don't know, I just love the process. Another thing I'm into is Vaseline lip balm. I have very, very chapped lips. My skin always peels, so since winter time has started, or like it's been colder, my lips have been so chapped. I've been applying Vaseline lip balm all day long, and yeah, it's been a game changer, but my lips still are so dry. I have to exfoliate every day when I brush my teeth and also in the shower. A favorite of mine, which I really don't talk about enough, is the game Good Pizza, Great Pizza. I've been playing it for 2 years now. It's such a cute game, and I love the little events they have. It's super fun. If you haven't played it, it's a pizza restaurant simulator game, and yeah, I love it. I love it so much. It's just like so cute. The graphics are so cute, and the storyline's so cute, and it's so clever too. Like if you read what they're asking for, and I don't know, you guys should get into it if you haven't. It's a great free game. Another fave I have, which is so funny, but it's the Nescafe Instant Espresso. I made a video on this a couple of days ago making the coffee, but it has been literally a life-changing product for me. I know it sounds so crazy, but for the longest time, I was thinking of buying like a really expensive $2,000 espresso machine because I really like the taste of espresso. And it was kind of stressing me out because I was like, oh, I don't want to get a cheap espresso machine because I really do want like a really good full serve one where I don't have to do that much work, because I know if I have to do more work, I'll be lazy and not use it. But I also don't have the money to spend that much on a espresso machine, so I've been just doing cold brew and like my regular brewed coffee, and it was just like starting to taste like mud water to be honest. So I really love having the instant espresso. I bought one, I started using it, and I started making ice drinks with it, and wow, it's so incredible. For like $18 for like a jar, I've used it like, I don't know, maybe like 30 times already, and it's just so much cheaper than buying an espresso machine. Obviously, an espresso machine would be so nice, and I feel like the coffee quality would obviously be 1,000 times better. But as a workaround, the instant espresso is so delicious, such a game changer. I love it. I'm not going back, and I don't feel the pressure of buying an espresso machine anymore, so I'm very happy. Okay, let's talk about the goals. So last month's goals were kind of met and kind of not. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie again. I feel like I always start that. I start off this sentence with I'm not gonna lie, but my fitness and wellness journey did not start in November, even though I've been wanting to. I blew my back out 2 weeks ago when I was cleaning the shower, and it's hurt ever since. I've been doing light yoga every day, but I haven't really been exercising that much. So December will be the month, guys. December will be the month. I do think I was eating better this month. There were like a lot of times in October where I would just eat bread and butter. But this month I've been trying to get more veggies in. I bought a huge bag of spinach, frozen spinach, and I bought a huge bag of frozen kale. And I literally stuff that in anything I eat. If I make fried rice, I put a huge handful in each. If I eat noodles or any soups, I put a handful in each. So it's been good that I've been kind of like getting more balance in my diet. And also I've been taking protein powder again because I just feel like I don't have enough protein, and I don't want like my bones to get weak and my muscles to decrease, especially now that I'm getting older. So yeah, I think I really have been eating better, so I'm happy. Focus on cutting small things to save money. Honestly, yes and no. I guess I did buy in bulk to last us a long time, even though I did spend a lot of money last month, and I bought like a sewing machine, which is a hobby and I'll keep forever. So I would say it's like 50% met. Focus on my Etsy shop more. Oh my gosh, this month was such a great month, and I'm so proud of my shop. I feel like sales are going up, and it's so nice. It's usually like this for every Christmas, but I'm so happy. There was like a couple of months in the summer where I wasn't getting any sales every week, and it was like, oh, I really love the cha-chings. I consider Etsy my coffee money, so I'm really proud that I'm getting sales pretty much every day. And decorate for Christmas, of course I did. So let's look at the new goals. So this new goal, again, I do want to take fitness and wellness serious. I have been doing a lot of yoga. I do a lot of yoga every week, so that's been nice. I think especially with my back, yoga has been much more gentler. I'm just like doing a lot of stretching, so that's good. But I'm hoping to get a lot more walks in this month on my walking pad. And yeah, we'll start off small because it's very hard to get back into it. I have to say, once you stop, it's very hard to get back in. I do want to think about my 2026 goals. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I feel like I've been very present in the moment and I've not thought about goals, which is very, very healthy for me. I find that because of that, I have been burnt out. I do want to set goals for 2026, but I think I'm going to be very lenient with myself. I think I'm not going to set strict goals this year, and I usually set strict goals because I feel like my brain and my body has just been so productive my whole life, and it's just like time to switch it up. It's time to switch it up and give my body and brain the rest it deserves while making goals. So I'll have to think of a lot of new goals to set, which I am excited for, but we'll see if I can have a balance of both. Okay. Again, I want to focus on my Etsy shop. I think for 2026, I want to take it to the next level. I have been kind of slacking on it, but I really want to optimize all my listings. I want to post more listings. I want to do some marketing for it. So I think 2026, I'm really going to focus on my Etsy shop and take a step away from my blog a little bit. I love my blog, but I'm happy that it generates income on itself, so I don't have to focus on it so much. So I'm excited to focus more on my Etsy shop. Last but not least, I want to organize my life and receipts. I've mentioned this before as well, but I am a clean person, but a messy person. So I clean every single day, no doubt. However, I also make messes every single day. I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I'm always running around, putting things down, picking things up, and it gets messy real fast. So I definitely want to organize a lot of my house just so I can find where everything is and everything has a place. And then I also need to organize all my receipts because tax season is coming. And if you're a business owner and you're messy like me, there are receipts everywhere. So I need to focus on that so I can hand to our accountant. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have for you guys. I might change up the monthly reset on January. We shall see. I'm still thinking of some new goals, and I will be doing a new vision board with you guys. I want to change up everything that's up there. So we'll do that together soon. You'll see a video closer to the end of the year. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this monthly reset. I always enjoy making these and like just sitting down and looking at my goals. Of course, I have my MacBook here, so I always write kind of a script about what I want to say, and it just helps me. It helps me get everything off my brain. It helps me be more motivated to clean. So I thank you guys if you're watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I am slowing down on the YouTube long form videos in January because I like to ramp up for the fall and holiday season because I have so much ideas, but I usually like to do one video a week. So I will go back to one video a week in January, but I'm very excited. Thank you guys again for following my journey, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!